Hey YouTube, it's the American Samurai coming to you almost live once again from Small Town, USA, in the one and only Samurai Zone. Back again with a DVD review of Immortal Forever. Now, this is a documentary-based concept, similar to what they did with TNA Year 1 and loosely on the Asylum years. For more in-depth concept of their documentary concept, I would go with either the Kurt Angle DVD, which basically is pretty much a documentary with matches, or the Jeff Jarrett one, which is also a documentary with matches. This one's 2 discs, and this goes through the storyline which happened in early 2010 to, I think it was about early 2010 through early 2011. The concept is Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan basically come in and take over TNA with the help of Jeff Jarrett and others, and force Dixie Carter out and all the trials and tribulations that she goes through because of that. There are matches in here, some full, some segmented, but really interesting. Some really, if you didn't watch TNA at this point like I did, because I didn't start watching it till I want to say last year, about the rise of the Aces and Eights, pretty much when I started watching. I found this very interesting. Just the whole concept that that Flair and Hogan have both chosen a successor. And TNA and Hogan's was Abyss, whereas Flair's was the phenomenal AJ Styles. I honestly did not think I would like it, because I had seen bits and pieces of the story arc, and I just... But when you see it from their perspective, yeah, you kind of still realize that these guys are basically scum. But you see what they're doing and trying to basically help TNA get it to the same level as WCW. Of course, let's remember, a lot of people believe it was the NWO that caused the fall of WCW, and a lot of people think it was Eric Bischoff. I think honestly it was Eric Bischoff. I think he just let the NWO kind of run roughshod over everything a little too much. But overall, it's a good documentary. It puts in matches and segments from the shows and some of the pay-per-views, and talks about different concepts and different things that are going on at the time. And overall, I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Running time is about 6 hours. I think this is a great DVD. Definitely, if you can find it cheap, I'd pick it up. It's another one of those ones where I'm going to say, don't go right now and run out and buy it. I would wait till it goes on sale. Overall, on my scale, this probably gets about a 5.9 out of 10. If there may have been a few more matches, maybe we could have gone a little further, maybe add a third disc, so it would have gone all the way up to the Aces and Eights storyline, which I thought was probably one of the better storylines it did. Of course, it's basically them doing the same thing as the NWO for any of those WCW fans out there. But I enjoyed it, and it talked about Fortune, which was a newer version of the Four Horsemen, and Hogan's team, and Team Immortal, and just really well done. Like I said, 5.9. You don't need to go out and pick this up right away, unless you're just really looking for a good documentary about 2010 through 2011 TNA. Otherwise, I'd wait till like the next sale, which I'm pretty sure they have a St. Patrick's Day sale coming up soon, so I would wait till then to pick it up. But it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a fan of any of the guys I mentioned, Hogan, Flair, or Bischoff. And also with Hulk Hogan returning to the WWE, it's kind of, I think this is a good opportunity to bring this up, since kind of let you see some of the work he did for within the company. So until next time, this is the American Samurai saying adios, arrivederci, goodbye, and finally, sayonara.